Plaintiff Sharday Famble dated the defendant, and she says things were good until a stripper sent the defendant a picture of herself in a bikini. Sharday claims after they broke up, the defendant stole her property, broke her cell phone, and punched her in the head, so she's suing. Defendant Milton Jarman admits that he was in contact with a stripper while dating Sharday, but insists it was only because he was looking for some entertainment, not because he was looking to cheat. Milton denies owing the plaintiff for anything.
Start with you.
I met Milton in December of 2016.
16?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was rainbows and a Hallmark card for about a year. Then he started receiving notifications from a stripper. That's when things started to go downhill.
What was she saying?
Well, she didn't say.
She said notification. They say something, right?
She didn't. Well, it wasn't what she said. She had sent him a picture. She was in a bikini, in like a bikini.
Okay, she's just trying to increase her tips at the strip club. Does he go to the strip club?
I mean, we both went to a strip club.
Okay, so what's your problem? What are you talking about? Go ahead. You're part of it. Just because you don't get no pictures.
Well, I felt like
yeah, don't be jealous that you don't get no pictures.
I felt like he was trying to
you
have
ain't throwing
a
up
private
enough.
party.
You ain't making it rain. Make it rain and you'll get a picture.
Everything was rainbows and a Hallmark card for about a year. Then he started receiving notifications from a stripper.
What was she saying?
It wasn't what she said. She had sent him a picture. She was in a bikini, in like a bikini.
Okay, she's just trying to increase her tips at the strip club.
Plaintiff Sharday Famble dated the defendant, and she claims after they broke up, the defendant vandalized her car, assaulted her, and stole her property.
All right, so you saw one of you all strippers send a picture to him, and how did you respond?
I felt like it was time for us to go our separate ways because I felt like he was being sneaky, and I didn't appreciate him doing, receiving messages behind my back.
Okay, so the stripper broke up your relationship. That's the essence, by sending a picture?
Yes.
The stripper who was at the strip club that you all go to?
No.
This one wasn't at that one.
I don't know where she was from.
So it could be yes.
Well, I had
but
never seen
let
her.
me hear from you, man. You ran off with the stripper.
No, I
All right, what happened? You said y'all were all right for a year till a stripper sent you a notification.
was trying to bring her home.
The stripper?
Yeah, not
For the two of you?
threesome. Nah, just for entertainment.
All right, and you didn't let your woman know?
I went about it the wrong way.
Okay, all right. Did she come over?
Negative.
All right, so you didn't get the benefit of the mistake.
Just got the negative outcome, the whiplash.
And you all broke up after that? You never got back together?
So I had asked him to, I felt like it was best if we just went our separate ways. I had asked him to come get his belongings. He actually came to my house and got his belongings when I wasn't there. I was away at an appointment. And so he came and got his things, but the thing is he took items of mine. He took all the clothes and items that I had purchased for our daughter.
You have a list there you want to
sir.
share? Let me have
Objection.
that, please.
then
And
I
when you
also-
spoke to him about it, what did he say?
He felt like, he had a right to take the items because he said he paid for them, which is false. I also have receipts here for some of the items. I didn't have receipts for everything.
You say he took the baby's formula and the baby's clothes?
Yes, 30 baby outfits.
And 3 cans of formula?
He took.
Gonna leave the baby naked and hungry? Hey, that's
I know,
the
he just
essence
didn't
of
leave me
it.
anything. That's what I didn't get either.
Sir, let me hear from you about this.
I don't know what she talking about. I ain't take no formula, nor did I take any baby clothes. She right did take hers. I bought them though. So when it was time for me to leave, she was like, okay.
That's false.
Oh, I'm sorry. I told her I was
You bought what?
her items, like some purses, couple pairs of shoes.
You're not referring to the baby's clothes?
Nah.
Okay.
That's my princess, man.
All right, so you're saying you bought the shoes, you bought the purses as gifts?
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Let's hear about the damaged property.
So when I realized, once I got home, I realized he, had moved out, and he was gone. He had took my other car. I have a Mercedes-Benz, and then I have a Buick. He had the Buick at the time. So I had called him and asked him, I asked him to get my keys. He said he was at his parents' house. So I was to meet him down there and get my keys. I pulled up in my car, and once he came out from his parents' house, he reached in and saw my iPhone in my hand, and he was upset that I didn't want to make the relationship work, try to work things out. So he snatched my phone and threw it in the middle of the street. I had tried to get out the car to go pick it up out the street, and as I was walking back to my car, he had punched me in the back of my head.
This sounds believable.
Objection, none of that happened.
I got you. This sounds believable. So he punched you in the back of the head, you
Yes,
say?
sir.
And then what happened after that?
And then that's when I maced him and got in my car.
You maced him good. Where
And
did you
that's how I
have your
was able to
mace
get away.
hiding or kept so the other ladies will know where to keep theirs when that man come at them? Where was your mace?
Oh, it's on my key ring.
Okay, ladies, keep your mace on your key ring. He go crazy on you. All right, I like that about you.
Plaintiff Sharday Famble dated the defendant, and she claims after they broke up, the defendant vandalized her car, assaulted her, and stole her property.
So you maced him, and then what happened?
Jumped in my car and pulled off. And so
right.
I was able to flag down a police officer.
Okay.
And I reported to him the incident that happened, which I have.
Let me see whatever evidence you're giving me there.
I have the police report, and then also.
Did you tell the police what he had taken? Did you tell the police what he had taken from the house?
Yes, sir.
Did you mention the baby?
No, I didn't. At that time, I hadn't did a
Okay,
full
you didn't know.
assessment of my
All
house. But I did tell him about my cell phone, so that's listed in the report.
Okay. Yeah.
This is the damage that he done when he reached into my car and snatched the phone out my hand.
Let's see it. To your phone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're also suing for tires. What happened there?
Correct. So I flagged down a police officer and informed him what happened. And the police officer took me over there because I asked him, I informed him I was on my way to go get my friend so she could drive my other car to my house. And when we got over there, that's when I had two flat tires.
How are you convinced he did it? How can you convince me that he did it?
Well, I'm convinced he did it because he had drove the car and when I had pulled up to get my key, the tires were fine.
He had possession of the car
Yes,
at
sir.
that time?
Yes, sir.
So when you came, while he had possession still,
Yes, sir.
you came and they were flat.
The first time I came over there, when the assault took place, they were fine. And then that's when the assault took place, and I, pulled off and flagged down a police officer. Had the police officer take me back to the house. That's when I realized my tires were flat.
The car he used to use.
He had.
Got it.
And then that's what I had to pay to get the two new tires.
Sir, what do you want to tell me about both the tires and the phone?
What happened, I did get all my belongings. I went to my homie house. She said she was on her way out to pull up. She said, all right, so she knew my location. Prior to her getting out the car, she seen the bags up there on the porch. She tried to run up there. She slipped, swung, tried to keep her balance against, tried to catch me. Boom, cell phone break. That's how that broke. Now, for us, some tires, I have no.
Okay. With the police report, what happened with that? I see what you said. Did they prosecute, or did you ask them to prosecute?
Well, yeah, they couldn't prove about the phone because he denied taking the phone like he's doing now.
But did they prosecute him for anything?
No, the charges were dropped. They just had him do like anger management.
Well, they weren't dropped.
Yeah.
You don't do anger management unless you're convicted of something. A judge can't make you do nothing.
That's what I was told.
You
I didn't
haven't done anything.
Yeah, I didn't go to the court date.
The only way you follow a judge's order is having been convicted of something.
Okay.
Now, they will give you a sentence that will have it pending dismissal, subject to your completion of a project, but that didn't mean you didn't do it. That just means the judge gave you a break, so that it doesn't have to go on your record if you change your life. So no, he was convicted of something. Charges weren't dropped until after he completed his sentence, perhaps. And that may be the dismissals that you're referring to, because after you complete that, what is called a form of alternative sentencing, after you complete it, then they stamp dismissed on the papers. But before you complete that anger management, no, it's not dismissed. It's a sentence that if you do not complete the order of sentencing, then it goes on your record.
Okay.
If it doesn't, then it's dismissed. So it wasn't dismissed. What do you have to say, sir? Anything else?
Like, I bought them tires. Like, I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay, ma'am, did he buy them?
No.
But she wasn't there for real.
Pardon me?
Said she wasn't there when I got them.
Okay. She didn't have to be there. She could tell, you could tell her. This was your woman. Anyhow, come on, you gotta be. She wasn't there. You came home with him. Y'all talked about it. If you got new tires on her car, and you have any other evidence you want to give me? Something you don't have any communications, perhaps regarding this food. He doesn't seem like he's that low down that he would take his baby's formula and clothes.
Well,
So do you have anything, maybe a communication, because if somebody did that to you, you would think that if you can't talk to him on the phone, you would text him and say, you son of a gun, how could you take your baby's thing? That's more important than a phone. You can prove that.
I did. I didn't print those text messages out, so.
Plaintiff Sharday Famble dated the defendant, and she claims after they broke up, the defendant vandalized her car, assaulted her, and stole her property.
And you don't have any communication over there on those pages that mentions babies stuff. Baby formula, baby
I mean, I just
clothing.
got the price of the formula, but I don't have anything else, so.
When did you get the price of the formula? Let me see it.
Thought I got a WIC card.
No, I had paid cash
Nah, my homie.
before I got my wig.
Nope.
You know,
My homie let me use that WIC
I
card.
can't conclude that this is the reason either, ma'am. You may have looked this up to see how much I can get the latest Similac for, or what it costs. What are you going to say, sir?
Man, what she talking about? My homie let me use the WIC card, so I got that for free.
You don't work, sir? When the last time you worked?
Nah, I work, got a job.
Okay, so why are you getting WIC?
Huh? I ain't say me, I said my homie.
You used it, though. Why are you using WIC if you work? WIC is for poor people. WIC is for low-income people. WIC is primarily for women. And here, y'all grown behind out here, I believe he stole it. If he's stealing WIC cards, he certainly took the formula. My goodness, get out of here. Judgment for the plaintiff. Man, you trifling. That's horrible.
For real?
Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. Yeah, scrub.
We'll just continue to co-parent, and I don't want nothing to do with him.
Feelings mutual. I ain't still no WIC card.